Sex, porn, love addiction is all about self-soothing to manage your emotions. It got set up back in the childhood development years. It's just not about sex. It's not about porn. It's all about the repeated use has set up the physiology to crave those dopamine, serotonin, oxytocin, self-manufactured drugs in the body. It's impacting women, men, children aged 10 to 75 across all the age ranges, the sexes, the cultures, the professions. It increased exponentially during COVID lockdown and impacting so many lives. The Kairos Center has created the first online comprehensive sex, porn, love addiction. It's a video on demand recovery program which you can access from anywhere in the world and begin to see identifiable changes just within 6 weeks of beginning this weekly program. Kairos means your appointed time. Isn't it your time to reclaim your life? Bring color back to life without shame. Click the link below and begin your journey. You owe it to yourself and to others. I want to read you a poem, and this poem is entitled How Do You Feel? A Guide to Your Emotions, and it's a poem by John T. Wood. I like to read this poem at the beginning of some of my sessions, first sessions with clients, because it reminds me of the privilege that we have as counsellors, as therapists, to come alongside clients, to come into their lives, their very personal, their very private lives, and be allowed a glimpse of life. And as therapists, we're trained to stay within our competency and at least do no damage. And so this poem just reminds me that when, as therapists, as counsellors, we do damage, we haven't done such a good job, how it can cause clients to go back into a box, a drawer, because they feel judged, criticized, less than. And when that happens, they may not come back out to seek help for a number of years. And so I want to say thank you to you for trusting a stranger with your very personal, your very private information. As you have homework sessions with me, as you journey on this video on demand webinar, relationship, marriage recovery program, thank you for entrusting your personal, confidential information with the Kairos Center. I will present you parts of myself slowly. If you are patient and tender, I will open drawers that mostly stay closed and bring out places and people and things and sounds and smells, loves and frustrations, hopes and sadnesses, bits and pieces of 3 decades of life that have been grabbed off in chunks and found lying in my hands. They have eaten their way into my memory, carved their way into my heart. Altogether, you or I will never see them. They are me. If you regard them lightly, deny they are important, or worse, judge them, I will quietly, slowly begin to wrap them up in small pieces of velvet, like worn silver and gold, and tuck them away in a small wooden chest of drawers and clothes. So I say thank you for trusting the Chiral Centre with your very personal information. Thank you for coming on this journey in this webinar that we're going to journey together. So much about painting the elephant in the room so that you begin to see the elephant in the room, because then we can go after it and try to effect change. Send me a message. It's time to get your relationship back onto a better footing for your future. Let's do some work without shame and bring colour back to life. Send the email, send the message to me, Gary McFarlane, at the Chiral Centre, and let's begin to reclaim your quality of life.